everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one of the more dangerous pass rushes. The Steelers are top 10 in total sacks, and they'll be up against the Ravens offensive line that wants to shut that down. So, for the call of this Week 11 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentary team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Tonight, we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. The play clock's running down. Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Let's fix that right now.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
I would not want to be an offensive lineman in today's NFL, especially not a center or a guard, if you got to deal with these massive defensive tackles who could not just beat you with strength, but they can beat you with quickness and guile as well. They can get upfield and make plays. And a lot of times what they're taught, just go ahead and tackle everyone that comes in your area and keep the one with the ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Let's go.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Good job, Colombo.
Let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys are always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5". They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just stood up and danced with the guy in front of you. And if a guy came near, tackle it. New school, you don't want to just dance. You want to get past him, get upfield, and make the play in the backfield. A big-time play there.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. Now let's go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down.
4 down. Check. Here we go now.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1, you know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground.
Here we go. Good. Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Bryant with a catch right side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play action pass and completing it.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll set up a throw. Complete to Bryant. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll set up to throw. His pass caught at the 4. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 0-0 our score. More from the Steel City coming up after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Now they'll run it on the toss. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Starting to run to the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
Play clock winding down. Back to throw here. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower. Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown. Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
They created a very short and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast, but it set up their own offense, gave them a little spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
John Kaepernick.
Loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long. They're going to look to throw. His throw incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth.
Love the effort, love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there, almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. In the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside, because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia.
Toss. Dowdy.
There, 22.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass.
Who was that to? Was that that was to Funches, I believe. Yeah, it was to Funches. Came across. Good read. Good toss. Wow, good toss.
And get to the proper places on the field.
Let's go!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Good job, Laban.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Go. Good job.
Green grass here,
Good job. Good job, Momo. Way to be patient.
Pittsburgh. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
We'll buy that for $1. All right, now let's not do anything stupid, incredibly stupid, and give it right back to him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere.
Good job, Kai.
Yardage back at the 22. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the end route.
Bring it back.
Holding offense.
So
buy that for $1.
Offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
So here's 3rd and 20 with a long yardage. Defense going with a nickel look. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Watch the screen.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Surveying the field. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
This guy kicked it 100 yards.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it.
He punted from zone end zone into the other end zone.
Now out
That's
comes
100 yards.
The leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
They'll look to throw.
Should have one-on-one on the back. Oh!
His throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
That guy was, I think he was breaking open too. Let's look. Let's look. Oh, he wasn't. That would have been tough. That would have been tough because that guy's right with him.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Taking it about the 36. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But
Kabernacki.
When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong running. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Now back to throw. And
good job.
He had nowhere
Felt
to
the
throw,
pressure.
So he just tossed it
He
away.
felt Kabernacki.
That brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3 and out. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. And they'll run it here. And a short game. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Here we go. Green, 39.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, they're going to call holding.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Oh, on the defense. Louise. All right. Oh, damn, we ain't even used our Allah.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green, 30.
They'll set up a throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
When you hear screen, screen, screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1, couldn't get the ball. Second down following the incompletion. They'll set up to throw.
Oh!
Center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Damn, really?
In many ways, being in a zone defense versus in-breaking routes is exactly what you want because most zone coverages are taught to keep eyes on the quarterback and sense receivers, and that way you can see right back into the play, and when the quarterback delivers, you're just driving on the football and trying to arrive in a spot to make a play on it, which is exactly what we saw there.
Let's not.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Hey, four down. All right, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take it. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taking it about the 16 and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field, and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Good job.
And the Steelers take it
Kaepernick.
It'll set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Good job, Kaepernick. Picked you up off the street.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw here. Finding time. And an incomplete pass. back to play in half number one.
Might just try to run the ball here, guys. Maybe.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers...
You know what? Let's just go look, because this guy's got to be averaging. Kicking. No, I'm sorry. Punting. This guy's... he's averaging 67 yards a punt. It's bullshit, man.
Offense now, they head back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
No, hey, look, no, it ain't either.
That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. What am I doing? So it doesn't. Oh, there
it is. And they will take a knee here.
They're going to snap it one more time.
Seems to me, Brandon, that they're pretty content with where they are right now. Just going to take a knee and head in for the half.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Steelers have cruised into halftime with the lead. The Ravens came into today's game coming off an impressive win. They'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Offense now with the shot after the interception. Defense will get to the QB here. This will go for a loss of 7. Steelers with the ball early in the second. Coverage breaks down here, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. The Steelers with the early advantage. Steelers with the ball midway through the second. He'll fend off the tackle with the stiff arm, and nobody can stop him on this long touchdown. We move late into the second. Offensive line won't be able to hold up here. This goes for a loss of 9. So that'll do it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We're going back under the lights for the second half of this Thursday night matchup.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd down, 9 yards to go. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got time. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Hit D that
That one
time.
goes for 24 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen, but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle. The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
2nd down following the run.
Green 39! Green 39!
And they'll go on the ground. And nothing doing. Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity map to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to
Holding.
win the game.
Oh, damn, yeah. He drug my guy all the way to the ground.
Incomplete.
There was 2 holdings on that.
Offense.
Decline that.
That penalty is declined.
Well, why is this? Boy, hey, Kabernacki, boy, God, oh, that guy's wreaking havoc. Here's Kabernacki here. Hey, guy, that's holding, guy. You can't do that, guy.
The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far.
Now he's punting into a strong wind. Let's see what he does this time.
And it's picked
Oh
up
my
by the
God.
Steelers.
Oh my God, this guy
what friends are
here.
for.
What the hell are you doing?
Returner, you know
You
who
can't
you're
even
buying
catch a
dinner
fair
for.
catch.
Without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Help your young quarterback.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And room
Got it.
to run as he's
I
up
tell you, this
past
guy's
the
running tough.
35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Momo. We ain't even gave him no Crimson Tide. We We didn't give him any Crimson Tide.
Watch him now, Barney. Now let's go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Check. Patriot. All right, here we go.
And they'll go ground
Big
game
hole,
here
big
with
hole.
the tailback. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Help your young quarterback.
Good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
Watch him now, Barney. Check. Here we go now. Green through.
Now a handoff here to his running back. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I see what you're doing, Momo, though. I see what you're doing. He's about ready to pass out. Don't worry, but we'll give you a little.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, they gonna call it. 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 Don't worry about it. Bring it back. They gonna get Maven. Push the guy in the back.
Still second down.
Man. Oh, that guy put. Oh, nah. Oh, he's pushing him from the side. Oh, they cheating. Oh, they cheating, man. Oh, they cheating, man. Oh, they cheating. Wow. Wow. Okay. Hey, listen. Whatever you do, we are not putting this ball in the air, because you will throw an interception. You will throw an interception. So whatever you do, we are not putting this in the air.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Four down. Check. Four down. Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain down
Crimson
to about
Tide,
the 33.
little Crimson Tide.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
That guy say, hot dog.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll give it to him right up the
I see you, Crimson Tide. Good job.
First as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Ready.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Here we go now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And
Good job,
inside
Crimson
the
Tide.
30 before he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup.
Good job,
And
Crimson
that'll be
Tide.
good for Pittsburgh first.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the two defensive tackles in a four-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, God dang it. I knew you was Vega. God, dogs.
Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Wow. 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 Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, Lord, it Miss Claude.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Martavis Bryant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct.
Man, that's not who he was throwing to, but we'll take it. Damn, we forgot the play. We wanted the guy that was cutting across the middle. We'll take it, but hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Damn, I forgot to play. One of these guys cut. Well, it had to be Funches. That's cutting across. That's gonna come across the middle. Damn. He would have been open still, but that's. Hey, look, we trying to throw to this guy. We threw to that guy in the end zone. It's the guy we wanted right here for the first down.
There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Ravens taking the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. And they'll run it here. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. They come out here in the I. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Hang on now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Automatic first down.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Hold on, just hold on
And
to
only
him.
able to muster a couple down to about the 27. So this is the second consecutive week as you look at the numbers that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in sync? Because normally we see them go together very, very well.
And the D looking like they may blitz. Now back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on third down. Again, we'll see the pistol here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down.
Hang on now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on fourth down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone, get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Another pistol look here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football.
So it'll be first down here after the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They go play action here on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
Play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get
to
the
Crimson
30,
Tide.
enough for the first down.
Good job, Crimson Tide.
There as that extends this drive.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
I see you, Dowdy.
Their dangerous wide receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
It's good, and they stretch
worried
their
about is the
lead
computer
to 28-0 now.
Blocking kicks and all that type of ridiculousness.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, and that is incomplete here.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Hurry up, here we go. Check 93.
He'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Another pistol look here.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft
guys. You see what
spot
they're
in
trying
his
to
own
do?
coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for
Take that away from them.
You
Make
go
them
to
march
your
down
spots
here.
on the field that you have to cover. And when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Surveying the field. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a little jumpy there defensively. Ref caught him in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty.
Come on, guys.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the
Good job, young linebacker Flanders.
33-yard line.
I didn't hit that button. It did it on its own. I don't want no stuff from the daggone commissioner.
And that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why.
In fact, let's go back and look at it because he'll say, I hit the button. I ain't touched nothing. Pow! Oh, God. Hey, look, Colombo gave him the business. Young Flanders right there playing shortstop, baby.
Still being shut out. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses the stiff arm.
Oh, good job. What a stiff arm.
The 45 before he's brought down.
Momo.
They got 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Actually, Momo, you've had a good day's work. Crimson Tide, he'll go ahead and finish it off.
Second down following the run. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
So a 3rd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Watch it, Marty. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Finding time. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for Ravens touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, I'd hear 9.
What a horrible effort, Artie Burns.
Fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Bet your dumb ass for that.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
Dowdy, boy, you look pretty good. Artie, you look pretty bad. That was freaking
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.